Welcome to the lecture session 4 of Electrical Engineering Lab. The code is ECE 153. Today in this video we will discuss the introduction to CRO, means cathode ray oscilloscope and function generator. First of all, I would like to introduce with the front panel of the CRO. This diagram shows the front panel of the CRO. This is the display screen where the waveforms are formed. This is the intensity button. Here we control the intensity of the waveforms. We can increase or decrease the intensity of the waveform. This is the focus. Here we focus means we make it thicker or thinner the waveform, and this is our on off button and this is on off LED. This button is the up down control of the waveform of channel 1. This is again the up down control of the waveform of channel 2, and this is the horizontal control of the waveform of the CRO. Here in the CRO we are having the two channels, channel 1 and channel 2. This front panel is of the dual trace oscilloscope. Dual trace means that we can see or we can have the two waveforms at a one time, and these two waveforms are because of these two channels, channel 1 and channel 2. These are the inputs. Here we connect the probe. If we connect the probe with this, the channel 1 is working. If we connect the probe with this, the channel 2 is working. If we connect the probes with these two, we can see the two waves simultaneously on the display panel. So this rotatory button is volts per division, which controls the volts per division of channel 1. Similarly, this is the volts per division of the channel 2, and this is AC and DC. If we press it, it becomes DC. If it is pressed, it is AC. When it is unpressed, this is DC, and this is ground button. Similarly, here we are having the two buttons, ground and AC, and here we are having the slope, minus and positive, and these are the auto, these are the lock, auto and norm, and this single, reset, and this button is very important of the CRO, and this is called the times per division. Times per division means this box is divided according to the this settings of times per division. So this is about the front panel of the oscilloscope. Next we are having a video in which I will show you how we generate the waveforms on the CRO. So in this video I will show you the sinusoidal waveform on the front panel. When I press the ground button, the sinusoidal waveform is converted into a straight line. So, and this is shown input on the channel 1. Again, when I press it, the sinusoidal waveforms appear. Then we are having the another, this is the up down control. As in the previous I have told you, here we control the up down, and this is horizontal control where we control the waveform horizontally. And again I show you how we use the ground and unground button. So this is about how we use the CRO in the lab. This is the front panel of the function generator. Function generator is basically an input device for the CRO. The waveforms, the different frequency ranges are set from this function generator. Here these buttons shows the different frequency ranges. It is 1 Hertz, 10 Hertz, 100 Hertz, 1 kilohertz, 10 kilohertz, 100 kilohertz, then 1 megahertz, then 100 megahertz, and this function generator is up to 20 megahertz. And these three buttons are the shapes of waveforms. If we press this button, this gives a sinusoidal waveform. If we use this button, this gives a triangular waveform. And if we are using this button, it gives us the square waves. And the rotatory button is for the calibration. For example, if we want the voltage of 12 Hertz, then we press this 10 button and rotate this button, and here we will get the 12. This is the on off button, and these are the other buttons. Here we are having the amplitude control. This is DC offset. This is TTL push, and this is system. And here we are having the sweep, rate, width, and this is about the function generator. Now next I will show you how we connect function generator with the CRO. Here I switch on the function generator and I connect it amplitude with the CRO. A sinusoidal waveform is generated and I connected it to the channel 2, and this shows the volts per division of the waveform, and this shows how we set the volts per division, and this shows how we set the times per division of the waveform. This is how we connect CRO with the function generator. And if we look here, we pressed the sinusoidal button so that here we get the sinusoidal waveform. Next, if I change the button, the waveform shape changes. If I pressed triangular waveform, the waveform on the CRO is changed. This is the triangular waveform. Now if I change square wave, then the waveform is changed into square wave on the CRO. This is how the CRO and function generator works together. We can arrange, we can adjust the frequencies of the waveform according to our requirement from the function generator. So this is all about CRO and function generator. Thank you very much.